How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. This is this week's little mining update, and other than everything being down and me redoing a couple of rigs, it's been just kind of meh for mining profits. It's been way down. Well, it's not like I haven't been doing anything or whatever. So, this rig, I've always been saying I want to make sure I get 6 of the Zotac Blacks, whatever, the 3080s from Zotac, and I went ahead and got 2 of them on the way. So eventually, damn, that's hot. Woo! Yeesh. Okay, so eventually these 2 are going to go away. I'll put them in some other rig somewhere, and I'm going to have 6 the black ones there. I already got 6 of the white ones here, and I'm going to have to start doing something over here now. If you guys notice, this rig is completely torn apart damn near. All the cards that I had in here, I went ahead and merged with another rig because I need to steal this motherboard and processor, which is actually, pretty damn good motherboard and processor. It's an X299 Dart from EVGA and a 14-core Intel. It's kind of overkill for a mining rig, so I'm going to be taking a majority of that and putting it in my old rig here. This is the case from the old PC setup before I redid everything. And man, that is dusty and nasty. That is nasty. But hey, so I'm going to set that up, set it up all over here, and I'd want to do like some live streaming from here and everything, but I have a big issue with that. I'll get to that in just a moment. Now this guy here got all 8 cards in here. Now we have 2 3080s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3090s, and a little dinky old 3060 over here. The 3060 is actually going to go into that rig over there, so it's not going to be mining and everything. And in all reality, it's lucky if it does like 20 hash. It's not the greatest card in the world, so it's not like I feel bad taking it out. It's not going to change the overall hash rate, especially when you got 3090s galore here, right? Okay, now this thing, you can imagine, sucks up a lot of power, right? I've got the 2400 watt server power supply sitting there, but I also put another 1600 watt over here, and the wires are just nasty looking. There's really nothing you can do about it though. You got to have those wires going someplace, and I started to try to do like cable management down here, and then eventually I was just like, yeah, it's a hopeless battle. Now up here I can keep it tidy and everything, but down here, maybe I'll put some stuff around here that, like I keep saying, I want to put a whole bunch of anime stuff down here because of the Weeb, the Weeb Lounge posters and all that stuff. But I got to get all the rigs and everything built and set the way that I want for the long term in order to, before I start messing with any of that and making a profit at some point. So it's going to be a little while before I can really get to that and start going crazy down here. Eventually the craziness will start. But speaking of which, I'm going to start the crazy. Now, you imagine that server power supply is working, right? It's a 2400 watt. It technically could do all of this, right? But I wanted to split up some of the load or whatever, so I got that other power supply down there, and I actually got 10 of those 1600 watt power supplies. So I figure, let's split the load, be safe, make sure I don't overload nothing, right? Oh, right now this is not mining. I turned it off. Why? It's loud. This server power supply goes just ape shit. It's so bad. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start mining on this guy, and very quickly you guys will hear the sound go up. Alright, right now it's all stopped. I'll go ahead and click start. A couple of things will pop up here, and it's going to start eating electricity like freaking mad. Let's see, it's going. It's going to take a little bit to ramp up, and once it gets that power draw going, but this thing's going to get loud. I'll let you hear it now. It's pretty much silent. Okay, that's not bad. Let's give it a minute. Now, while that's doing that, like, mining profits have been just complete garbage recently, and all because of Elon Musk. Okay, Elon, look, I love the guy. He's an awesome dude, right? But he really trashed on crypto mining recently, well, fairly recent anyways, by basically saying it's not good for the environment. Okay, that's a completely asinine, out of touch, stupid way of thinking. Now, all of these, however, is consuming power, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, you're consuming power using electricity, generating heat is bad for the environment. No, it's not. What's bad for the environment is where does the electricity come from? Okay, if you're, alternative energy, you see solar, wind, water, nuclear is really good for power. Nuclear is actually the most efficient form of power there is. We need more nuclear power plants, but, people run around and complain and protest over crap that they don't understand, so nuclear power plants don't get built anymore. It's a shame and it's stupid. But regardless of that, it all comes down to where the power comes from. If you're, running all this stuff off hydroelectric power, okay, what exactly are you doing to the environment? Somebody explain that. Elon Musk has that completely freaking wrong. And, the guy is super smart. Maybe he's got a plan, and that plan is probably driving prices down so that he can buy more Bitcoin from the gullible people that don't know how the hell to hold and control, and instead sell based on fear. That's stupid. But, I'm not some financial advisor. I'm going to keep throwing that out there because I'm kind of paranoid about that. I don't want people to, whatever. This guy's going good. I do have another card acting up, though. It's one of these two. I haven't quite pinned it down or whatever, but it's just because it gets a little hot. So I think I'm going to have to get some thermal pads and redo some of these. So that's not a big deal. And this guy is still barren. Not doing much here. But this guy's going to get completely replaced. I got to move these fans. Look how they do these. It's kind of weird. It's functional, but it's weird. Oh, man. So that'll be all good. And the guy over there, you might be able to hear it from here. It's starting to ramp up. It's starting to get there. You got all this stuff going like mad. Most of the 3090s are sitting at 120 hertz or higher. A couple of the 3090s, they're sitting at what, like 97 or so, which is normal. And then you have that poor 3060 sitting at, see, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like 20 point something or whatever. Yeah. And see, right now, all those cards, that's some high priced cards, right? And that's how much it's making a day. So mining profits are way down. It's going to take quite a while for that to make its money back, especially considering the amount of power that hits. It's ramping up more and more. Oh, so still the plan is to make that thing a full 3090 rig. And thankfully, because of the crypto prices coming down, video card prices, even with the scalpers, have come down a little bit. That's why I went ahead and got 2 more cards right now. I'm kind of trying to wait before I fill these up because I got 2 coming there. I'm going to have that there, which means I'm going to need like 14 more cards. No, 15 actually, because one of the 3090s in there is actually going to go in the main rig. I got all the water cooling components coming. I'm going to be running 2 3090s and SLI in the main gaming rig, which more or less is pointless, but I think I was more motivated to try the water cooling because I wanted to see how high I could push the hash rates on water cooling. Water cooling, if you do it right, actually isn't that expensive. And depending how much hash I can get out of it, I was actually thinking of doing something really extreme if I can somehow get the money together. That would be a whole rig of 3090s, like 8 of them, all water cooled. Like 2 pumps in sequence, 1 radiator for each one. Because if I order the components from AliExpress, it's actually not that expensive. And of course, the thermals will be under control. It'll be a lot less noise. And overall, I should be able to clock a lot better, control everything a lot better, just overall. Okay, you guys hear this now? You hear it? Yeah, I'm gonna put it up there now. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. I'm gonna pause that real quick, and of course it won't shut up anytime soon. Well, take a minute. But see, that's why I actually have this here. These things are blowing like a massive heat turbine. I mean, it's stupid. And the hot air was going right into this rig, causing issues. So I put this box here just to redirect the airflow out. You hear it wind down? Man, that server power supply is so convenient and so powerful, but that noise drives me nuts. Okay, here's a little sub fact. That thing is screeching away like that, and if you look straight up, my bedroom's that way. Okay? That sucks. Because I can hear that when I'm sleeping. It's not so bad that it's just like keeping me up or whatever. You just hear it a little bit in the background, so it's not terrible. But I am definitely going to work on some soundproofing because it does get a little annoying. But yeah, that's why the box is here. Just to redirect the hot air out here. Get out of here, you know? Man. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. Hey, if you guys got any ideas of like some kind of specialized rig or something I should build, yeah, let me know. I can see what money comes in, which ain't much right now because mining profits are crap, but eventually I'd want to do some crazy projects. And like that one project with the 3090s all water cooled, I really want to do it, but at the same time I have to wait, test, get the other components in, and it's, you know, something like that is would be months away, more or less. But, you know, basically the rig would look like, you know, there'd be like a pump here, have to run 2 in sequence. Hopefully that would work and not cause issues. And it would basically go pump, video card, radiator, video card, radiator, video card, radiator, video card, pump, and rinse and repeat. Oh, that would be one hell of a project. It would be cool. It would be so cool. But it would also just, the amount of money I'd have to spend to get something like that working it already makes my brain hurt. And my wallet. And everything else. Yeah, I think my toes tingling a little bit too. That might be like diabetes. I don't know. Whatever. We'll catch you guys in the next video.